Hi y'all, welcome back to another cleaning video. So today we are going to do a big reset here in the playroom, and then we're also going to be doing a little bit of deep cleaning and reorganizing in some of the bedrooms. So if you are ready for some cleaning and organizing motivation, this is the video for you. Get up and clean along with me, or just watch for motivation like I do, and let's get into it. If you saw my last video when we were getting ready to go on a trip back to Texas, where we are actually from, to visit family, you'll know that I did a big old clean of the whole house. Of course, I love coming home to a clean house, but now we've been back for a while and it is back to reality. We have snacks everywhere, broken toys, a super messy playroom that is in desperate need of a clean. So I'm starting by just picking up any random things that don't belong in here, cups, plates, snacks that fell on the floor. We have some shoes that need to go in the shoe bin, stuff like that. That just ends up in the playroom and can go back to its normal home. And then I always tend to start on this side of the playroom because I just start throwing the toys to the other side, or throwing them in these baskets here underneath the easel, and just kind of starting the process of putting all the toys away slowly. But I really just like to tackle this side, because if I don't get to the other side with all the toys, this side feels the most important to clean up and get it to be a little bit less chaotic, so that we can come in here and I can actually chill on like a clean couch and have a fresh space with no old food and stuff like that hanging around. So I usually start on this side, just putting things away in the baskets, throwing the toys that belong on the other side, just throwing them over there, having them wait until later. And then we're going to shake out these blankets of any dog hair and crumbs and start vacuuming the couch and the floor really, really well. If you have a couch like this with the little divots in it, and you are like me and you're not very strict about your kids having snacks and stuff, then you know that those little divots are like their own little crumb caverns. So I had to go one by one, vacuuming them out and just vacuuming the whole couch in general, since we also have two big dogs and there's usually dog hair around. Then I'm just going to vacuum the floor. It's literally always sounds like I'm vacuuming a beach in here, because there's just crumbs all over the floor. It just sounds like I'm vacuuming up sand or something, but it needs to get done. That's why I tend to vacuum like every single day as well, because of that. There's just snacks, always dog hair, always dirt, always random stuff hanging around. So once that's all vacuumed, I'm just putting things back, the coffee table, blankets, stuff like that, giving it the old spray down and starting the wax warmer, because you know you got to get it smelling good in here as you're cleaning. That's the only way to know that that part is officially clean, if you give it the old spray down and the candlelight, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm on to the other side of the playroom, just putting away the toys. This honestly is not even as bad as it could be. If you've seen some of my other videos, it gets quite chaotic in here. It's really just books and the kitchen stuff, and my kids did break their little cleaning tool set that I got from Sam's Club with like the broom and everything. So guess I'll be getting a new one soon, but for now the broom and mop and everything is just going to be loose, and the stand is broken now, so it's going in the trash. So yeah, just going to be putting things back where they belong, and then of course giving this side also a very thorough vacuum. I had to fix up some of these boxes here. They kind of get put back in random places and toys get put in random boxes, and I'm just a little bit more type A. I do like to have those boxes in the K-Lax pretty organized, and kind of organized by type of toy, if that makes sense. So kind of went through those a little bit, putting them back in the right places, and now I'm just putting away all the food. Gonna hit the vacuum over here, and then we'll be done in the playroom. If you are completely new to my channel, hi, my name is Lauren. I'm a stay-at-home wife and mother of two. We live in Wyoming currently, but we are originally from Texas. We moved here about 2 years ago for my husband's job, and we have been loving every second of it. It is a bummer that it's really far from all of our friends and family, but we are pretty outdoorsy, so we absolutely love living in Wyoming and being really close to all of the beautiful outdoor stuff that is available here. And my husband is also a pretty good snowboarder, so we even get into some of the cold weather outdoor fun as well. And it's just a really great place for us to live. On this channel, I do cooking, cleaning motivation, like nighttime resets, stuff that you're seeing now. If we ever get up to things with our kids that I think you guys would like to see or would give you guys some good ideas, I will tend to vlog those, or anytime I'm just doing kids crafts or anything like that, I will also put those up whenever I'm doing those. And then I also have another YouTube channel that is all about hair and makeup and self-care and all that stuff, and that's always linked down below, as well as my Instagram and my TikTok. If you want to follow me everywhere, then thank you. And if you clicked on this video, liked it, commented, subscribed, or anything like that, thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me. So now the playroom is done, and we are moving on to some of the bedrooms. Now, when I start to deep clean the carpets in the bedrooms specifically, I do it a little bit backwards of my normal routine. And normally I'm a top to bottom cleaner and I do the floor last, but in the bedrooms, I like to do them first and give the floor as much time to dry as possible. So we are starting in the kids' room. I'm using the Resolve urine cleaner because we had a little bit of an accident. Potty training, you know how it goes, and this is the best urine enzyme cleaner that I've ever used. It works so fast and so well, and it is honestly not even that expensive either. So I just spray that on the spot and then just start in the different side of the room, and it gives it enough time. It only needs to sit for a few minutes until you go over it with a shampooer and you are good to go. I have a Hoover carpet cleaner that I love so much. It is the best. It's the best one I've ever had, and it's lasted us a good long while, and I'm just obsessed with it. So yes, I'm going to just go over the carpet in here, and I'm also going to go in the master bedroom. And for these two rooms actually, I am just doing the carpets and moving on, and then later on when the carpet's dry, I'll come in, I'll redo, the furniture, dust everything. Like I said, I just like to give the carpet as long as possible to dry because I don't want a wet carpet to interrupt a bedtime routine or anything like that. And then when we move on to the guest room, I kind of go back to my normal routine of cleaning like top to bottom, and you'll see why in a second, because it was kind of a disaster. For the longest time, the guest room, of course, we had a bed in there for our guests, but the queen bed, these bedrooms in this house are so small. I mean, even our master bedroom, as you can see, is like not the biggest. And the other rooms, the kids' room and the guest room, are even smaller than this room. So the queen size bed was kind of taking up a lot of space. And I think because of that, we just barely ever used the room, and any pieces of the floor that were left open just became a catch-all because they're too small to use for literally anything else. And we finally just got sick of it. We have my in-laws that come visit once or twice a year, and the other 99% of the year, the bed does not get used, and it just takes up so much space that we finally got over it and we are getting rid of it. So we got rid of the mattress and bed frame, and we are planning on getting a day bed that converts into a queen for when we do have guests. As you can see here, it takes up so much space and there's barely any room to walk between the bed and the wall. As you can see, the other side of the bed is literally the width of a nightstand. So it just, like I said, just becomes a catch-all. There's just clothes and blankets and random stuff sitting here. This closet is so chaotic and desperately needs to be cleaned out and reorganized. So that is what we are about to do. So now that the bed and bed frame is gone, it is time to pick up all the stuff that is on the floor. There is also, it's just stuff that just sits in here when it has other places to go. Like I had a bunch of Christmas and fall decor in here, but I have 2 bins in the garage already for Christmas and fall, and they're not full. I literally just had to finally take that stuff out of the guest room and put it in there. Same for this clothes. I just need to put it in a bag. It's kid clothes that I'm giving to somebody. Just need to put it in a bag, take it to the garage. Easy peasy. Blanket sitting in here, my just random papers that need to be thrown away, decorations that have a place already to go in the garage. Like I said, it just needed to be gone through. It wasn't even really like anything crazy, or I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. It just needed 20 minutes to be gone through. You know what I'm saying? Just to catch all. So I am clearing things out in here in the closet, putting things where they actually are supposed to go. And then I am going to be leaving a couple of craft things in here. You'll see a wooden basket in here in the closet. And this is for like the everyday craft things like markers, coloring books, and paper, and all the other craft stuff that I have, again, already has a place in the garage that it just needed to be taken there. And yeah, I have like a whole bookshelf in the garage that's for all of my baking and my crafting stuff. So it just needed to be taken back into the garage and put away properly. And now we are moving on to putting away the extra bedding. So our plan is to get a day bed, like I said, that converts into a queen. So we're keeping all the pillows and blankets and stuff for when it is a bed. So I'm going to keep those in here. I also kept the space heater in here. Of course, all of our friends and family that do come to visit are from Texas. So I like to offer them a space heater so that they don't get cold. And then you see all of the clothing that's because when we don't have guests, which is most of the year, my husband gets ready for work in this room so that he doesn't wake me up. And then you'll also see towards the end of the video that I have my vanity desk in here that holds all of my makeup and stuff. Like I said earlier in the video, I do have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to makeup and stuff. And even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would have my own beauty space like I do in this house. I had this desk in our last house, and with the way that our master bedroom is oriented, it was not going to be able to go in the master bedroom, which I'm so sad about. Normally, like in our last house, this desk was a nightstand / desk with a vanity mirror on it. And if we put it in the master bedroom in this house, it would have been completely blocking the closet. So I was pretty sad about that. So now it's in the guest room. So the guest room is kind of like a getting ready room for both me and my husband, but he just gets ready for work and I just do my makeup because I don't have hair. So yeah. And then maybe if you caught it there, I don't know why, but my camera stopped recording, but I did get for that last bottom shelf in there, I got some acrylic organizers from Walmart, and I put my husband's workout clothes in here because it's just better to keep it all organized. Since he does go and work out before work, he can just grab like his shorts, a shirt, some socks, shove it in a bag and go, and it is all ready to go in here. So now that that is all said and done, the floor is completely cleared off, the closet is reorganized, I am going to vacuum really, really well in here. I was expecting it to be very hairy and very dusty where the bed used to be, because of course you can't reach under there when the bed is in the way, and I was completely right. So I vacuumed twice. You'll see here in a second after the first vacuum, it was very, very full right here. And then I vacuumed for a second time and it was much, much better. So I felt comfortable then going in with the shampooer. So I'm going to do that really well. I also went over twice with the shampooer, especially where the bed used to be. And that is the guest room all redone, reorganized, deep cleaned, and the carpets in the other bedrooms are also deep cleaned now, which is just a huge plus. And that is a huge, huge project checked off my list of things to do, and I cannot wait to finish transforming this guest room. I am so excited. I really want to put a TV on this wall that you see right here between the closet and the window. I want to put a TV and have like a day bed that's kind of like a cute little couch. And then when I'm in here getting ready and doing my makeup, my kids or my husband or anybody can just be chilling in here watching movies, and it'll be so lovely. So that is the guest room fully redone, deep cleaned, ready for a new fresh start. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me if you are still cleaning along with me. I have an entire playlist of cleaning motivation right here on the screen and always linked down below, as well as my Instagram, my TikTok, and my other YouTube channel if you want to follow me everywhere. And other than that, I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!